100%. But after that, as of late, I can really tell that I feel a lot better. And when I start hurting or anything, I come in and tell them. I fell last week.
Oh, really?
Yes. And I hurt my knee, my arm, and I hit my head, the whole 9 yards. So when I came in, I told him what happened. So he just did specific types of things for me. And I thought, I'm going to be in a lot of pain. So I went home and I rested. By Saturday, the next day, I felt so much better.
Wow.
I cut the grass in the front, I cut the grass in the back, I watered, I cut part of the trees, the branches and stuff. I went at 100 miles an hour or a minute all weekend long, and I felt great.
Wow.
So with him adjusting me in just certain areas, he did exactly what I needed. And now I feel 100% better. Now, is my back totally healed yet? No. Because I'm still a spring chicken. I'll be 70 in October. So it's going to take a while before my back is doing 100% better.
So
I know I will.
How would you say, so when you were 20 and you had...
My late 20s, yeah.
And you had the back problems?
It was bad. I got to the point where I couldn't walk.
And how long did you say you were in bed?
I was in the hospital for about a week, and then I was in bed for almost a month.
So the pain that you had then, and the discomfort that you had then compared to now, what would you say?
Well, now when I feel like I'm in a lot of pain, I come here, Ben works on me and everything, and I'm sore for a while.
Right.
I am sore for a couple of hours. But by the next day, I feel a lot better. So after going through this kind of process, I would never have surgery on my back.
Right.
Even though I had several orthopedic doctors that said that was the only thing they could do for me. I didn't want to do it, and I never will. So as long as if I can go to the chiropractor for the rest of my life, and I can still be active as a spring chicken, I still want to do as much as I can.
Right.
Because on the weekends, I try to walk at least 3 miles a day.
That's good.
And during the week, I try to do some exercise, and I only walk a mile during lunch. But it makes a big difference for me, and I think anybody, if you stay active.
Right. So do you think from the time that you started here and the way you feel, I mean, where do you feel like it's impacted you the most?
My lower back. Because when I came, for weeks, my lower back was in intense pain. It was so bad. I really hurt. And so did my neck and between my shoulder blades. Well, right now, I don't have any pain between my shoulder blades. My neck isn't hurting. The lower back is still sore. But it's not nearly as painful as it was when I started coming, about 3 weeks ago.
Right.
So in 3 weeks' time, there's been a huge difference.
So somebody that could possibly be in your position that you were in, where they were on the verge of surgery, they're in pain, lower back, neck, shoulders, possibly the same case as you. What would you tell them if they were standing right in front of you?
I think having back surgery is the very last thing that you would ever want to have done, because there's so many problems when you have that done. You have a lot of long-term problems. If you can avoid surgery, I will need to stay with the chiropractor for the rest of my life, because my back is not perfect. I fell many times as a child, and I was in several car accidents, went through the windshield.
Gosh.
So having that kind of background, your back does have problems. But I think if you keep going to a chiropractor, especially like with Ben, it makes a huge difference. You won't ever get to the point where you can't walk anymore.
Yeah.
I refuse to do that. I'm still working, and I still stay active.
Awesome.
And I'm going to do that until at least I'm 90.
Heck yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much.